Namaskar.
Namaste and welcome all. We are in conversation with Shri Viral, the mystic, Guruji to all. And I'm Rushikesh Deshpande. Uh, we are we are going to have a topic today is mysteries of dreams and power of astral travel. Uh, I would like to start off with asking this topic like what are the mysteries of dreams, Guruji? बिकॉज ये नाम ही इतना इंट्रीगिंग है कि नाम से ही शुरू करेंगे.
The first mystery of the dream is that we sleep for more than 8 hours. I think one third of our time.
Yes.
And the first mystery is that we can utilize this time very effectively for ourselves. The dream is the most powerful tool to utilize our time. We take the dreams very lightly. We consider what kind of dreams that we dream and what are the interpretations that the dream offers us. The dream is not only restricted to that area. It has got the wider purpose. It has got the higher purpose. It has got more intense work to do with human consciousness and with us. So we shall explore what are the mysteries in this program rather than focusing on the interpretation that everybody really is working. The second mystery is that we think the dream and we try to correlate with the current realities. And in our mind, when we get up in the morning, we consider that whatever we see in the dream is the only truth. And then we question why do we dream like that, and what are the purpose of those dreams. But and then we try to find the answers, and we get into a loop, and that's where we do not utilize our time of dream and the dreams that we dream. The third aspect is the most vital as to when we talk about the dreams. We consider dream and we talk about, that I want to live my dream life.
Yes.
Dreams are the opportunity for you to live your dream life, actually. And then you
अच्छा.
can create those life in that dream. The another mystery of the dream is that you can induce the kind of the dream that you want to induce.
Okay, that is possible.
These are some of the mysteries we are going to discuss now.
That is intriguing. Just the fact that it is possible that you can induce. Uh, can you please slightly further elaborate
See,
on
we
inducing?
can see the inducing means we can set an intent once we know the techniques. Once we know the power of dream, we need to
Okay.
understand very much in detail about these powers and how to deal with the dream. We have just been known to deal with the dream in the way that it's okay. It's only about the interpretation. The second higher, I'm going to reveal one of the very highest mystery, which 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 is going to really intrigue you more in terms of the understanding that and its functions. One
That
of the
would be
one of the major function of the dream that is actually is rewinding. A lot of things that we live halfway in our reality. We do not
अच्छा.
complete. The mind does not like incompletion, and that completion happens. The second is the characters, the situation, the places that we see in the dream, not necessarily correlate with our current reality and our current life many a times. What we see, the characters are, camouflage of something which is going on in our mind, and the mind creates those characters, creates such situations.
So can we say
So,
it is a
you know,
slightly encoded?
pardon?
Can we what you said right now? Can we say that it is slightly encoded?
Yes, not encoded. The characters are can be a different, E-
Okay.
its representations with the current reality may be different, but
Okay.
the inner story is something that we have to focus on.
Okay. So,
Yes.
so when we are talking about the mysterious aspects of it, so eventually you said that living the dream and you can induce it. But what are the yani, if I were to tone it down, what is the kg stage of it? How do a person who wants to do it but has no clue how to understand, or just to start with, of course you are going to take a full-fledged
So, so
session.
this is not going to be, this is just an introduction part. If you want to
Yes.
learn the technique, I have another opportunity for you to learn that. I'm
Okay.
going to hold a free class where you can learn how to dream a dream. You can learn how to, you know induce the dream. You can learn how to utilize the dream. You can connect with the higher consciousness. You can get answers to your current life situations and problems. You
Acha.
can find solutions. You can find more creative ways of dealing with the reality that you are facing. And above all that, I have promised you to say that what the biggest mystery of the dream is that, the source energy.
Yes.
How does it connects to you? If it's supposed to be, if you know how to use if you are using the iPhone, you know, then there is a software update,
Yes. Always.
and it asks whether you want to update the software now or you want to update tonight when your phone is in a sleep mode and you are not attending to the phone. So the source is actually updating us in the dream, and
Excellent
it's
example.
downloading. It is raising our consciousness. It is enhancing us. The path that we lose in our daily life, the path we do not follow that our soul is inclined to follow, the path we missed out on a day-to-day unawareness and the unconscious way that we conduct ourselves on a daily basis. That is where these energies comes. The energies that we call it in the current life, the angels. But the angels have different connotations in this phase. The whole aspect of the consciousness, if we can understand, there are 72 angels. Okay, and the
Type of
entire,
it.
yeah, 72 types of angels. And there are 360 total dimensions to the consciousness. Now, if you divide 72, it comes to 5 and the 360. So there are five different dimensions of the angels, which
Okay.
covers the entire, each angel covers almost 5 degrees of consciousness.
Okay.
So 72 means 360 degrees of consciousness that
Uh,
full-fledged we experience. And Mark, the archangels that we call about is is the combination of 8 angels. So that means a set of total 40 different dimensions of the consciousness.
acha.
How to awaken this? How to enlighten ourselves in the dream? How to progress in the spiritual path? That is also possible with the dreams.
By
So
the
I
technique.
personally feel the dream is the growth period, the growth stage. That's the class we can go into, learn more things and practice and utilize in reality.
नाइस. सो थोड़ा सा एक आपने बोलते बोलते एक बोला कि द सोर्स, when when you say the source is trying to communicate and set us on the path, so you have mentioned it very clearly, but can you elaborate on why is the source ready to communicate with us only in the night or only in the sleep, and uh, and not in
when
the day?
when our
Or
conscious mind is at rest, when we use more of the conscious mind, we are more directed towards, without awareness we are directed towards the ego.
Acha, so it is easier
So
that way.
it is easier to deal with the ego when it is at rest.
At rest. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. That's why the mysteries word is perfect with the dream world. Mysteries
and
of.
and and the and the alignment is very simple. The source is coming through your soul. Source
Okay.
is communicating to your soul, and your ego is not listening to your soul. It is doing things
Okay.
outside the purpose that you have decided and come to live here.
So it is. Is it safe to say the guards are down at night? The
You can use any kind of words, because the more there are, so the more deeper you go in the dreams. So the inception is all about dreaming in the dream and the dream and the dream.
yeah,
See,
dream ke andar
actually,
dream.
this is happens. One of the most interesting aspect that I can talk about the dream is one of the example, one of the scientists that quoted the real life story with him. His fellow members have quoted this, that one day in the morning, in India we don't do this, but in other countries like Western countries, and people do not wear anything when they sleep. So in the morning, when the scientist woke up, he went out and without wearing any clothes and started shouting, I had a dream, I had a dream, I had a dream. And the people said all around that, what is so great about it? Everybody dreams. You don't come out not wearing any clothes and start, saying that I had a dream, I had a dream. So curiously, the fellow members or the people who were around him asked him the simple question, what was the dream about? So he said, I saw a butterfly. Then these people were more curious as it, what was so great about the dream that you dreamt about the butterfly? He said, no, no, no. Please hold on. And please hold on, Rishikesh and all the viewers. The next line which he says is the most important. He said, I am not sure whether butterfly was in my dream or I am in the dream of the butterfly. So we don't know whose dream are we living. Is it our own, or are we a part of others' dream? Are we contributing to others' dream? And we have to wake up that we need to dream. And this is the mystery that you need to unfold, find out, and actually utilize your dreams more effectively.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Wonderful. The mystery is getting further and further and further.
So it is your travel. It is your travel into the consciousness. The 360 aspects of the consciousness that I have spoken about, it is the journey.
So basically, it's like the onion. You peel off and you reach. It, is it? i-
No, no,
Is
no.
it
It's like it's not about the onion. You go, you dream, you shift. You go, you dream,
okay?
you
It is
shift.
a
You go,
very clear.
so every night you have an opportunity to shift. Are we utilizing this effectively
Now,
every day? We go
absolutely
to the
not.
work 8 hours. That we do, master something. We go to learn. We go to educate ourselves. We go to get some knowledge. This is the pure divine knowledge, the pure essence, the pure energy that can come to you through your dreams.
Now I am feeling like missing out. Itne, uh, so many nights I've missed on going and doing what you are saying.
Nothing, nothing. It's about it's something is happening with you. Otherwise,
Acha,
we will not be talking
e-
right now.
even if I am not aware of it, it is happening to me. That's what
Yes.
you are saying.
The consciousness always works with us. But when we drive it, It is somebody drives us. When we start driving our own destinations, our own desires, our own destiny, our own faith, and steer it, it is the most powerful and effective way to utilize our time, our energies, and it's an effortless effort.
Yeah, a very good point you made. Effortless effort. It's like because most of the times when we are trying to achieve something, you want to do the mehnat and you want to go and reach there. And every moment have spoken with you, it is every time about that ease, about that the way सातत्य की बात है but उसमें ease की भी बात है. So that's why that mystery is also important, because ये सातत्य और ease का जो थोड़ा और इलेबरेट आप करेंगे, क्योंकि ये दोनों चीजें ऐसे लगती है कि बहुत अलग है, बट ये एक साथ जब आती है तभी काम इजी हो जाता
सातत्य और
है. सातत्य यानी डूइंग इट कंसिस्टेंटली बट विथ ईज, नॉट यानी, क्योंकि सातत्य में कभी कभी ज्यादा एफर्ट लगता है, ऐसा फील आता है, बट डूइंग इट
अगर
कंसिस्टेंटली
सातत्य में अगर सातत्य में एफर्ट लगेगा तो आप छोड़ देंगे,
आप
छोड़ देंगे.
यस, अभी ये पॉइंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट छेड़ा है. और आई थिंक इस मोमेंट पे ऐसे कुछ इवेंट भी हुए हैं अपने हम लोग के आजू बाजू में कि इट हैज हैपेंड. सो कैन वी टैप ऑन टू इट कि
या
वो ऐसी कौन सा टाइम होता है कि वो छोड़ने की इच्छा भी होती है पर छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए, बट एंड यू शुड बी एबल टू बिलीव कि यस आई कैन गो थ्रू दिस, क्योंकि ये इट इज मिस्टीरियस एंड इट इज समटाइम्स कंफ्यूजिंग आल्सो टू पीपल हु हैव नॉट अंडरस्टूड इट वेल.
मुझे एग्जैक्ट डिटेल पता नहीं है, लेकिन मैंने जो स्टोरी सुनी है कि किसी ने अमेरिका में एक खदान में ऑन वन mine, he started digging, and after so many years of so much investment, he left digging and he handed over the mine to somebody else. And after short time, he started discovering the gold. So this is what it is also about the satatya. It is also about leaving the things at the right moment. So from where this knowledge comes, from where this instinct comes, from where this information comes, it is the connection with the consciousness. It is with the divine. You are the, if you become the channel, divine will guide you to the right path, right situations, right people, and right decision.
So अभी थोड़ा सा ये this is leading me to one more question, that ड्रीम्स के बारे में हम लोग बोल रहे हैं, they will guide you, the source is talking with you. If I am slightly confused but dreams are happening, how do I know that the source is actually talking to me, or मेरा पुराना idea of what is good bad is talking to me? What is the difference
So,
between knowing
I
that?
give you,
Sorry.
I give you a very simple, when you don't have to actually do much, that's the way the beauty starts. When you start doing something and applying your mind much on that, the problem actually crops up from there. So let me explain this aspect very clearly to you. You are thinking about your confusion and you are sleeping at night. Okay. Morning you wake up, you don't do anything, and automatically your if you are confused about the two decisions, and when you start pursuing one decision that you feel that is the right decision, now when you start walking on that path, automatically that option disappears, and you are left with a choice of only one decision.
Yeah,
And
that is
this is how the unconscious or the source operates through you, because
that
you
is a very
went with that thought in the mind that that thought should be, what should be my clarity, how can I get a clarity. The thought should not be what should I do in this confusion. We should think about the clarity and not about the confusion.
confusion. Yes. Yes. And it shall be delivered as a eventually, if
It
you,
always delivers.
how it, when you say that it always delivers, it is a very comforting thing. Those who are working on themselves, this is something which has to be understood by everybody, that it always delivers. You just have to be.
So we celebrate anybody climbing the Mount Everest. We don't know how many slips they had before touching the peak,
Yes.
and how many have left halfway before they could reach the peak.
Yes. Yes.
So, judging is something that we should avoid. It is all about the dream is and the astral travel is all about us only. It's your own personal inner journey.
Right.
And the parameters that we apply in this Kali Yuga, it is all about the material benefit and the gains that we talk about. We miss out on the points that how many times we are being saved by the consciousness, how
Absolutely.
many mistakes are being avoided by us, how many
Yes.
flight goes takeoffs every day in the entire world, but we only think about a flight which is crashed.
Fast.
And that is our criteria of looking at things, because the mind interferes, the ego interferes.
Right. Uh, I think you spoke about astral right now, and we have added the word power of astral travel. I think why I would love to know the power of astral travel. How, why are you saying that? Why are we saying that power of astral? What is the power?
If I use the word different, astral travel, is it astral is something that we understand that is in the space.
Right.
Okay. It is travel. So physically, how can you travel astrally? Astral, we have an astral body. So it
Hmm.
is correlated with the astral body. But suppose if I change this terminology to a very simple terminology at our soul travel.
Yeah.
Your soul being in the body and also travels. How about that? How about exploring that power? Your
Yeah.
soul is
Then it
not
is.
confined only in the body. Remember, the whole problem starts with our beliefs that the soul is only confined in my body and cannot travel.
Yes.
It can travel to any galaxies, any star family. It can travel to any different planets. It can go and meet aliens. It can go and do anything from past, present, future. And if this is the power that we have not been able to explore, we consider astral travel is something very specialized. We consider astral travel as something that is only spiritual people do. We consider astral travel as only something which is limited to allied people. And that's a great technique that we should be doing and using, and only people who are elevated and enlightened masses can do it. Sorry, absolutely not right. And anybody who is listening to me right now, or whenever. So Rishikesh, I would like you to give you one experience right away.
Oh, that
I
would be
want
nice.
you to I want you to go to your school time and being in the class and
Okay.
experience a very good experience that you had in the class. Can you think of it?
Yes.
So can you tell me about it?
Uh, for the first time, I had scored good marks, and the teacher had given me a tap on the back. It was a good feeling.
So how was the room at that time?
Uh, it was full of all the students, the teacher, and the room was. Are you asking about the feeling or the visual?
Room, the way you see the room there
I
right now.
think it was, yeah, the walls were painted brown and beige.
Is it brighter or is it dull?
It is slightly dark.
Okay. And you see the teachers and everybody happy, or a
Yeah,
change in the
I was,
feelings?
I was happy because it was
Okay.
not a
So,
everyday thing.
so come back. So this was a directed, there are two aspects to this. One is that you can access your memory and visit the event, okay, where your emotions are very different. Now, when your soul goes and visit, it can find out more intricate details about the entire situation.
The same
It can,
situation.
yeah, same thing. Now
Acha.
it can go. So suppose now I direct you to go with an open eye, very simple. I direct you to go to look at the teacher's feeling, teacher feeling. Okay, how does she or he feels? You will be able to know that.
They were happily surprised in a way.
It's surprise. Now what about the students in the class?
Mm, some were actually congratulating. I remember few faces also. I think few names also.
Okay, so this is the difference between your previous experience and this experience.
Acha.
You can, when your soul goes, it can read everything 360 degrees.
Hmm.
When your memory goes, it only restricts to the your viewfinder, and the focal point is only through your lens.
Right.
So there is a difference in this. So astral travel is possible with an open eye also. That how our the soul energy travels, and it can travel unlimited places. It needs to give a direction. It needs to be purposeful and right intention. It needs to be, for acquisition of knowledge, the higher spiritual growth, and it can access any information. So, if we have this power naturally of dreams and astral travel, what stops us from using it?
Exactly.
And the moment the beautiful aspect of it is the moment you get into the state, you are actually in the state of meditation.
Yeah, I agree. I I I was very much into it. There was nothing,
And with that, the healing automatically happens. How about that?
but I believe it. But thoda, please, thoda elaborate.
See, healing is, hurts that we carry. Hurt
Yes.
is created only when we look at the situation from one point of view. If
Yes.
we expand the point of view, we see the other side also, no?
Yes.
We can only see the other side if we have a panoramic view of the situation, and we can get into the other's consciousness, other soul's purpose and the directions, and how we have energetically given access to them.
Yeah. And letting it drain every time we think about it.
No, so that is how, in a reality, in the practical life, see, when you attend that dream or you go to the astral travel and deal with the situations, automatically what happens is your healing happens. The wholeness of your soul is coming into the light. You are living your purpose. Everything happens in the dream. Why this phrase has come? That I'm living my dream life.
Hmm.
So what you dream becomes your reality. And dream is not the only an open-eyed dream. It is also about the what you dream at night, which is not in your hand. It is not in your awareness. It's not in your consciousness. How can you bring it in awareness? How can you bring it in the consciousness?
Nice.
That is where you need to train yourself. And for that, I am giving an opportunity to people. See, there is a number flashing. You can just message on this number and share your intention. Yes, I want to attend Dream Mastery and Astral Travel, free in-person class in Andheri, Mumbai, or just wants to know more about it. We shall keep you updated about the future online class that may happen. And it's completely free. I'm sharing this knowledge where actually you will learn how to induce the dream, and actually you will learn how to do the astral travel without mincing my words, without holding any techniques, without holding anything. I'm going to share to you, so you can be the part of that process.
That's quite exciting. Uh, one more thing I wanted to ask, that dream and astral traveling, ये आपने दोनों एक साइड कंबाइन किया है. Of course you have touched upon it कि dream and astral travel का बहुत definitely there is some connection. Can you elaborate on both being together and उसका connection क्या है?
It is part of your same consciousness.
Okay.
These are the two different techniques. It's a two side of the same coin. It cannot be completed.
Oh, okay. So
You
basically,
cannot deal with them separately. Now the challenge here is the Ganpati is there. There is a big noise coming. I think we have to wrap up here
yes.
abruptly because only they will listen this sound. Can you listen? Drumming.
Yes, yes.
So happy dreaming. Uh, uh, let your soul travel to the most intended places that you desire to. To learn more about it, go to my website, pureenergygurukul.com, and register yourself for the free class,
What are
Dream
the
Mastery
dates?
and Astral Travel, or just message on this number, WhatsApp on this number to be in the part of the group. Thank you very much, Rishikesh.
Thank you, Guruji.
I think
Always
it's
a
the right
pleasure.
time.